Okay. Today I'm going to show you how to change the oil on a pickup truck, which belongs to me. First, you get your socket and ratchet, the size that you need for the drain plug. You get an oil drain pan, put it up under the truck or take the drain plug out. So I'm going to show you that now. Now you are going to get oil on you. You just take the plug out and let it drain into the pan until it stops draining. At that point, you put your drain plug back in. Now with my truck, the oil filter's right here by the drain plug, so I can go ahead and take the filter off at the same time. As you see, a bunch of oil comes out of the filter when you take it off. I say you are going to get oil on you. There's no way around it. Hey, just let it drain until it stops. You want to make sure there's no dirt around where the filter seal goes at, because if there is, it's going to leak. Now, while that's draining, I'll get a rag to wipe my hand off with. That way I'll be able to grip the new filter. Oh. And just wipe off the oil off your hand so that you can be able to grip the new filter to put it back on. And you get your new filter, which I told you before, you can get it at your local auto parts store. And they know what filter goes for what vehicle. Then you go back under your vehicle and you spin the new filter on where you took the other one off at. And when you're putting the filter on, you should be able to just do it hand tight. Sometimes you'll have to put a wrench, the filter wrench on it to snug it up a little bit. The oil's about done draining. We'll put the plug in. Slide your oil pan out of the way. That way you got more room to work. And you tighten the plug. You want to make sure you get that tight or it will leak. Then you go back up to the top of the truck and put the oil in. Find your spot to put the oil in. Take the cap off. And you grab your oil. Now my truck's a Ford, so I put Ford oil in it. It's called Motorcraft. Now I forgot to grab a filter wrench, so, a funnel, which you will need to put the oil in with. I can get this little guy in, and then I'll cut him to use him as a funnel. And then to make a funnel, I just take my knife, cut the bottom out of the quart jug there. And I'll grab this 5-quart jug. I can get it open. Well, I guess I'll have to use my knife to open that up too. Hold that on because it won't stay in the hole by itself. And I'll dump it slowly as to not make a mess. My homemade funnel is not working too good. Make sure you have a good funnel to use. Now this is the first time I've changed the oil in this truck since I've owned it. I think it holds 7 quarts, but I'm not positive. So right now I have 5 quarts in. Now I'll check the oil level and see how much oil I have in. Anytime you pull the stick out before putting it back in, wipe off the stick. Put the stick in all the way down for a second or two, pull it back out, and check it. Okay. It was showing that I'm still low on oil. So I'll go ahead and pour the rest of this 5 quarts in. recheck it again. Now I have 6 quarts in there. Now with fresh oil, it's going to be very hard to see it on the stick. So you have to look real close. Okay, I got 6 quarts in. I'm going to start the truck and let it run for a minute. That way it gets the oil into the filter. And then some vehicles have oil gauges telling you your oil pressure. Most vehicles do not. This particular vehicle does. So you just let it run for a minute or two. That gets the oil circulating up into the filter and everything. Now we'll shut it off. Pull the dipstick out. Don't worry about looking at it because it's going to give you a false reading. Just wipe it off. Wait a minute to let the oil settle back into the pan. Alright, let's see what we have. Alright, this vehicle will take 7 quarts. That, I know I have 6 in. I need 1 more. I'll just open it up and put it in. I don't need to check it again because I know it takes 7 quarts. Like that. Then you put your oil cap back in. There. It clicked telling me that it's all the way in. And that's how you do an oil change on this f250 with a 5.4 engine in it. That's all, folks, on this particular video.